check, mic check. All right, we live. All right, people, we live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another live gaming news show with your boy Gifted Gamer 204. Yeah, we back at it again, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, it is Friday, July 11th. We made it to the end of the work week, ladies and gentlemen. We deserve a bomb for that. Hopefully everybody's home from work already. You know what I'm saying? I was already kicking back, relaxing. So shout outs to everybody out there. Please make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if it's your first time. Share out the stream. You know, let everybody know where we at. Tell them to pull up. And we offer memberships. That link is pinned at the top of the chat. And yeah, man, welcome in. We're going to take a couple minutes before we get the show rolling, okay? Take this time out, say what's up in the chat, and then we keep it going, all right? Shout outs to my brother Manos in the building. What's going on, bro? Hope everything is good. Yeah, man. Busy Friday, but we're here, man. We're here. We made it, people. I didn't get a chance to go through a lot of things. I was trying to do like this deep dive situation, but I'm just like, I'm not having the time anymore like I did. So I didn't get to pull up like all the information that I wanted to. Know what I'm saying? So this show shouldn't be like too long. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, man. We also have a poll. So make sure as you come on in, smash the like button, and you cast your vote. That poll that's up right now, okay? Let me know how y'all feeling about yesterday's deep dive for the Ghost of Yotei, ladies and gentlemen. You understand what I'm saying? What was I looking for? We're gonna give it a couple minutes, right? Like we usually do, and then we start the show, okay? Okay. Yeah, man. Welcome in, people. Yo, bro, I was looking at this. I don't know how old are y'all. Yo, when I saw this game, I was like, my goodness. Like, it took me all the way back, bro. I forgot about this game, yo. I used to go so hard on this game. I gotta look at the up the gameplay for this game on YouTube. Cause bro, I used to play this game so much. Bro, I don't know how old y'all are, but this game right here. Yo, I used to go so hard with this game, man. Not even funny. Wood and Water Rage was the name of the game. I gotta look at the game. I gotta look it up. I definitely have to look it up on YouTube. Check out the gameplay. I completely forgot about it. I don't even remember what the gameplay looks like. But man, I just brought so much memories, man. I was like, damn, son. Damn. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Bro, that was back in 19... This game came out in 1987. Game came out. This is the original NES, okay? This is in the original NES. Not the Super NES, right? So what the cartridge look like. Had to blow in the bottom and then slide that bad boy in there, man. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna look at more at some gameplay. I forgot what this game uh, is. I had so many memories with that game. Yo, my brother Molly's in the building, people. What's good? What's good? What's going on, man? We're going to give it a 2 more minutes and we're going to start the show. Make sure y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in. Facts. Let me know if everything is sounding good, everything is looking good. Before we get the show going, okay? Let me see here. Hey, yesterday was the anniversary of this movie. I don't know if y'all familiar with this movie. This is a classic. This came out July 10, 1998. Trying to get, put y'all on stuff back in my day, man. This movie is a classic right here, okay? If you haven't seen it, go watch. Came out in 1998, July 10, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, mano. I mean, I didn't I didn't play that game though. I didn't play that game. But that's crazy. If you seen Superman this weekend, I'm going tomorrow. I'm gonna be watching it tomorrow, so I'll let y'all know how it is. Maybe on Monday if I have the chance. I'll let y'all know. I mean, I'll let you know. I'll let you know on the Discord anyway. I'll let you know. But yeah, let's get into this here because let's get the ball rolling, okay? Make sure y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in. Facts. And make sure you vote on that poll I got up there. So we, as we all know, yesterday was the Ghost of Yotei. You see it seeing it in the AM. Okay, my showing is at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So you'll be seeing it before me. Just when you're done, just let me know if you liked it or not. Don't give me no spoilers in the Discord. Just let me know if you liked it or not or whatever. So as y'all know, yesterday was the Ghost of Yotei deep dive. If y'all was with me yesterday, I did come out of there. Not like I wanted to, okay? Not like I was expecting to come out of that deep dive. This is a highly anticipated game. I was, very hyped for it, as the successor to one of the greatest games in this generation in Ghost of Tsushima. So, expectations were high, as they should be, okay? Because this is one of the premier studios for PlayStation, okay? It's Sucker Punch. This is one of their premier studios. So, that's why a lot of people are so excited because of how great of a game Tsushima is. And now, this is the successor, okay? A lot of people were saying we wanted another story with Jin Sakai. They came out with Atsu, stood behind it, and we still behind that. That decision they made. We giving them the benefit of the doubt. Going into this deep dive yesterday, talking about let's see, let's go, let's get it. Excited, right? And then coming out of it, it just nothing spoke to me and told me, okay, this is the major upgrade that we're getting here. It didn't connect. Everything looked like we already done everything in Tsushima, right? Now I was looking. We're gonna take a look at some footage, real quick. We're gonna go through them, cause I want to show you the comparison that these people have out here from Ghost of Yote, Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, Ghost of Tsushima is a PlayStation 4 game. Okay, the PlayStation 4. When they announced that Ghost of Yote was going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive, we got excited, right? Why? Because it's going to utilize the power of the PS5. That's what it's going to do. That's why we are so excited for it. That's the sole reason why we're so excited for it. It's not cross-gen. It's PS5 only. It's going to use everything that the console has to offer, okay? So if you played Returnal, if you played Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, you know what you should be expecting from this game. So it's a lot of things going, in the right direction as far as the Ghost of Yote. But so this is why I feel like a lot of people online are split between being excited and not saying that they're disappointed, because I'm not disappointed at all. It's just I was expecting that next jump and I didn't get it from what we saw. And again, it might not be the full game. It might not be the complete package or whatever, because it is a deep dive. They might not want to give us any spoilers, but we could only go by what you're showing us. What else do you want me to go by? If this is what you decided to show me, this is what I'm gonna focus on. I can't keep focusing on what's to come. Oh, maybe they still holding off. Maybe she flies and they holding it off. I can't go by that. Why? Because they didn't show me that. So I could care less. I care about showed me. And I keep telling y'all from here on out, I'm going to stop giving people the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to stop saying, oh, well, they did this last time, so they got to do this time. I'm going to stop doing that. Because I keep giving people all these chances. Oh, don't worry. It's Jay Raymond. You'll figure it out. She's been in the industry long enough. Oh, don't worry. It's Jason Blundell. He's Call of Duty Zombies. He gonna cook something up good. Oh, it's Bungie. Oh, don't worry. They gonna do something good. We gotta show up for Bungie. That for Marathon, that's Bungie. It's always these excuses. Oh, they done this. Oh, they've done that. I don't care about none of that. Okay? What are you showing me right now? Sucker Punch, they put together this sizzle, and guess what? That sizzle is what they decided to show us, not us. I didn't tell them, yo, put this in your trailer and your sizzle. I didn't do that. They did that. So I gotta judge what they showed me, and that's what they showed me. And what they showed me, in my eyes, was not good enough. I gotta see more. I didn't pre-order the game after that state of play. That is the sole purpose of this game having its own state of play. The hell we doing here? They could have shown that in the last state of play when they teased us. You telling me you made me wait another month, 2 months? Show me that. That looked like the same game as Tsushima. I thought we were about to see some crazy stuff happening. We saw the same thing happening. You know what Borderlands 4 did when they gave that its own state of play? You know what they did? They got their community excited. They were able to show so much of Borderlands 4. Focus in on everything that people were hoping to get from that game, and they got it. That Borderland community, they excited for that game. That's, you know why? Because they got their own state of play. They did a deep dive. They showed everybody what's to come in that game, what to expect. It gave them that old thing back, that old feeling they used to get from the older games of Borderlands. Because they had messed up those past couple games. They brought it back. They said, we in there. That's what these state of plays are for. Giving these people their own state of play. I was looking back at 2017's E3 PlayStation Showcase when they first showed off, I believe, Days Gone. They did a whole like 10-minute gameplay for Days Gone in E3. E3. That means there's people live in the audience. None of this talking. Oh, so what you're doing here, what you're gonna get here is we're gonna what she's gonna be able to do. None of that. None of that. Just press play. Here you go. 10 minutes of raw gameplay. Everybody shut up and pay attention. In 2016, when they showed God of War 2018. What did they do? Went up in there, made a grand entrance, and on top of that, went into some gameplay. Whoop, the camera zoomed out. Whoop, we in gameplay, people. It showed them raw footage of gameplay, walking, doing whatever the hell he had to do. Uncut. Here we are, 2025. There's nobody in the audience. We home. You don't gotta attend to nobody. These people keep talking about deep dive. We did not get not even 5 minutes of straight gameplay. Everything was cuts, talking, cuts, more talking, and more cuts. That's what we got yesterday. That's what we got yesterday. It's unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable. My bad. Hold on. It's unbelievable. All the moves look the same. We're going to look at it. We're going to look at it. You got to tell me if there's that big of a jump of a difference from Tsushima to Yote. Like we got from Death Stranding 1 to Death Stranding 2. Because they upgraded for Death Stranding 2. I don't know what's going on. I'm dying to see the budget of Ghost of Yote. I can't wait to see what they spend on this game. I can't wait. And it better be at least double the budget that they have for Tsushima. It better be. Because if not, I'm going off. It better be at least double the budget that they had for Tsushima. It better be the double. Why? Because a game like Tsushima comes out. I believe that game is right now sitting at like 16 million copies sold. 16, if I'm not mistaken. 16. So that budget better be at least twice the size of Ghost of Tsushima. Because you don't treat a studio like Sucker Punch after selling 16 million copies. You don't treat them by handing them let's say the budget was 100 million, you don't treat them by saying to the successor, oh, you're only getting 110 million. You don't do that. You should have been like, you're getting at least 150 to 180. So do what you got to do for Yote, because y'all did a tremendous job in Tsushima. That's how you treat. But you know what Sony does? They go ahead and give Jade Raymond her own office. They go ahead and give Jade Raymond her own studio. She walks out the door. They go ahead and give Jade Raymond a nice goodbye letter. Thank you for your services, Jade. We learned a lot from you. What the hell did you learn? Yo, these people are making me. These people, telling you, they doing something to me, and I don't like it. Don't like it. They already losing sales, by the way, just because they switched off to that female protagonist, by the way. Because I've been looking at a lot of comments, and I've seen a lot of dislikes, a lot of comments saying, you know, they should have never got off Jin Sakai. There's a lot of mixed emotions with what we saw. It is not the same of when we saw Death Stranding 2. This is what I need you to understand. This is the difference, okay? When you see a glow up like that from DS1 to DS2, and you put out a trailer like Kojima did, that even the haters couldn't say no. You understand? That's the difference. When you put something out like that, that is undeniable, you need to put out something that's undeniable. That's your job. That's what your marketing team is getting paid for. That's what the development team is getting all that money from their publisher to create. Now, we don't know how much was the budget. That's why I want to know. But this is what you get paid for. Okay? This is what you get paid for. Kojima was out here, delivered an incredible 10 out of 10 trailer. What did everybody do right after that trailer? I did it right here live. Y'all saw me. After that trailer was done, the show ended. I was like, yo, where's my phone? I got a pre-order right now. I got on my phone. Pre-order. Digital Deluxe. Thank you. What I do after yesterday? I was like, that pre-order gonna have to wait. That pre-order gonna have to wait. Like, bro, let me show you. Let me just show you, right? This is what? What is this? This is Assassin's Creed Shadows, by the way. I didn't even bring up Assassin's Creed Shadows, and here we are. You telling me that somewhere in yesterday's deep dive, somewhere in there, some pieces look better than what you saw in AC Shadows? You telling me that? Because if you do, I know you're lying. You're just lying to yourself. Nothing in that trailer spoke to me that tells me that it's going to be better than AC Shadows. Nothing. Nothing at all. And I'm going to show you a couple clips here. I could boot up my own game and show you a couple clips. But I ain't going to do all that. If y'all was with me when I was playing the game, every time I booted up the game, every single stream, every day I went live, every day. And every day that I got into the game, what were my words? I'm like, bro, like, I couldn't believe my eyes. That new engine that they got in that AC Shadows was incredible, bro. Every time I booted up the game, I could not believe it. I was like, bro, this is incredible, bro. That weather system, unbelievable. But let me skip to what I'm trying to show you here. This is gonna be the difference from Yote and what you call it, Tsushima. Okay, let's check this out real quick. Okay. This is the world. Look at this. Okay? Good look at that, okay? Did I fast forward this a little bit? Should I like speed it up? Let's speed it up a little, okay? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look how good Tsushima looks. Look how good Tsushima looks, bro. That's Tsushima that you're looking at right now. That's Tsushima. That's Tsushima. And now this is Yote. That's Tsushima. How good that looks. This is Yote. What are we doing? That looks incredible. Look at, did you see? Look at this. Look at this rooftop. Look at the rooftop of this up here. Look at this. What is all that up there? What is that? What is that? What is that? What? Fast forward. Fast forward. What is this up here? Hey, what is all that? The hell is that? Telling me that this looks next gen compared to this? That's what you're telling me? That's what you're telling me? That this looks next generation compared to this? This looks fire, bro. Bro, Tsushima looks fire. This is a PS4 game. We in PS5. We in next gen, bro. We in next generation. We should all be expecting next generation level graphics. That's what we paid for. We didn't pay for excuses. They don't make excuses when they got to charge us $70, $80. But every single time it seems like we got to come out here and be like, oh, it's because. Everything got to go right for you to finally say, oh, damn. Oh, is it running this? Is it doing that? Is it the PS5 version? Is it the DLC? But is it going to do this? Is it the version that they came out with that it was 2.15, but because I heard that the 2.245 version is the one that gives you always some type of excuse. I don't want to hear none of that. This is what they showed us. This is what they gave us. That's what I'm going by. I don't care what the hell's going on behind the scenes. That's their problem. That's not my problem. My problem is giving them my $70. That's all I got to worry about. Look at this. What was the difference there? Look at the water. Look at the water, bro. The water is the same. Look at that. Bro, it's the same thing. You can't tell me that. You cannot tell me that this is any different, bro. All this has better lighting, of course. But other than that, the trees look better. Okay. Look at this piece of rock right here. What the hell is that? I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look at Jin Sakai's face, bro. Look at that. What are we talking about up in here? Look at this right here. Look at this. See that? See that right there? That looks good, right? How about that? How about that? That look good? What we doing here? What we doing here? Look at this, bro. Look how good Tsushima looks. Look at the fighting style. Woo. Look, telling me that don't look the same? Of course, it's gonna be a little faster, right? You're getting more weapons. You know, the combat is gonna be a little bit more fluent, of course, right? But it's the same thing. Look. We only had that in Tsushima. So now you could do a different type of weapons. Bro. Shout out to Diana in the building. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Shout out to Base Gaming in the building. Appreciate you being here. Okay. How we feeling? How we feeling? DS1 and DS2 is not the same. Spider-Man 1 to Spider-Man 2 is not the same. The base of the game, okay. DS1 to DS2. DS2 changed. It improved on everything. It improved on everything. With the first biggest improvement being the visuals. Death Stranding 1 does not look anything near what Death Stranding 2 looks like. God of War from 2018 to Ragnarok changed a lot as well. This right here, look. The fighting in Ragnarok was way better than 2018. Man, they supposed to be improving. Okay, they're supposed to be improving in some shape or form. You're supposed to be improving. This looks like they're doing the same thing. Look at this. Look how good those rocks look. See that? You see all that climb? You see how good this looks? Look. Look at this. By the way, this looks like frames are dropping all over the place, by the way. Look how bland that looks. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how that looks, bro. How could you defend that? Look how disgusting this looks right here. Look how disgusting this looks. What the hell is that? Look at these rocks, bro. Look at this tree right here. Look at these branches. Look at her clothing. See how disgusting this looks? This looks horrible, bro. Look at the paint up here, bro. Look. Look at these trees right here. That looks disgusting, bro. This was not a good presentation. And like I said on my Twitter, I'ma say it here. From here on out, I think that PlayStation should only be showcasing their games on a PlayStation 5 Pro. From here on out, we should be seeing everything at the bottom saying this is running on a PS5 Pro. from here on out. Because this ain't it. This ain't it, bro. This look hard. This looks ugly, bro. Ew. That looks ugly, bro. I don't know if y'all seen the same thing I'm seeing. I don't know, bro. Look at you telling me. Wait. You telling me this rock or whatever it is looks better than this? Wait. I'm bugging? Nah, for real. I'm bugging out or what? Y'all could tell me. Y'all know y'all could tell me. Am I bugging out or what? Telling me this has better coloring, has better detail. Uh, this looks like what the real color of mountain or a piece of rock look like. Look at the level of detail on this thing. Look disgusting. This looks disgusting, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, let me show you. And mind you, this is comparing it to Tsushima, which is a PS4 game. Okay? People trying to cap and say that this is gonna be an incredible journey and you're gonna be able to go through the field. I already did that in Tsushima. This was one of my main criticism before coming into yesterday's deep dive. And look at what we're doing. Now all of a sudden that the flower's gonna give you a boost. So now you're gonna see everybody trying to run through them flowers. You get to go faster. I'm sorry. This is comparing it to a 2019. I didn't even show you Assassin's Creed Shadows. I haven't even showed you Assassin's Creed Shadows. Look at the level of detail in this. My goodness, bro. This is incredible. Look at this. This looks unbelievable. Look at that picture. It's unbelievable, bro. Bro, this is unbelievable. Yeah, Lunchi, but bro, the game is 3 months out. Can't tell me that game ain't finished. That game, Yote is finished, bro. That game is done, bro. It's done. They working on last minute things, bro. They said, you know where they said it best? Go take a look at the documentary of Raising Kratos. They had, damn, I can't remember, man. But it was more than 3 months out. It was way longer. They had like, I want to say like a year left to put out the game. And even at that point, go take a look at it. They were saying there's only so much we can do. We only have a year to go. So there's not a lot of things that we can do because all that takes time. All that takes, you know, you're dealing with PCs, computers, programming, coding. You're dealing with a lot. And that was them telling about being a year away from release. This game is only 3 months out of release. What are they gonna fix? Look how beautiful this looks. Look at when it rains. I don't even gotta talk about Assassin's Creed Shadows, because a game for me to beat what I witnessed in AC Shadows, they're going to have to bring it. We getting lightning up in the sky. You got trees moving all the way up there. You got trees moving that you're not even paying attention to. But since it's windy, that tree all the way up there that you're not paying attention to, it's moving. It's so much going on in this game. Look at everything. Look. You got leaves coming up from the floor everywhere. It's windy. It's raining. It's dark. How incredible that is. I'm just saying. What clips? Bro, what clips you talking about? What clips you want? Look at this. What clips you want me to look at? I'm telling you, bro. In Raising Kratos, they was like, yo, bro, we don't got enough time for all that. And that was a year out. These people got 3 months to release. They don't got time for nothing. All they could pretty much be doing is trying to fix the bugs that are in the game. At this point, all that graphics and player movement, mechanics, all that should be in the bag already. All that should be in the bag already. These people are close. They're reaching the point to where they gotta be close to making the game gold. Which we know once the game goes gold, that's it. It's locked in. It's ready to go. They're at that point. What is there to fix? What is there to fix, bro? But they didn't even show us 20 minutes, my brother. That's what I was trying to say in the beginning of my stream. They didn't even show us 20 minutes. It was a lot of cuts, talking. They did more cuts. They showed a little bit, cut it off. They didn't do nothing like this, let's say. That's why I was telling y'all. They didn't look at nothing like when they showed us for the first time, you know, like I said, Days Gone. Back in E3, they gave you like 10 minutes, no talking, straight gameplay, 10 minutes, uncut footage. Look how beautiful this is. My goodness, bro. They gave you 10 minutes. All these developers give you, when they confident, I feel like they give you at least 5 good minutes of straight action. Just go through this little stage of the game in 5 minutes. Do what you gotta do. Show off your mechanics that you want to show off, or your visuals, or whatever is your point. Whatever point you have at the time that you want to come across. They show it. These people were cutting off every single scene. So we never got real actual footage from the game. I'm going off if the game, listen, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. If the game comes out to be spectacular, nothing like what we saw yesterday, and whatever happens to it, then that's what we're gonna judge. Okay? I told y'all, and I'm gonna keep telling y'all, I'm not in the business. Look at the water in this game. You see those little ripple effects that you see in the water? That's how water looks like, bro. Okay? That's how water is supposed. You see that? Do you see those little ripple effects? Okay? That's what water looks like. Water not supposed to look like. Water where that joint at? Water is not supposed to look like that. Okay? I can't find it. But the water in Yote looks the same as it looks in Tsushima. Where was it that I saw that clip? I was like, ew, look at that water. Man. Well, anyways, the water in Yote looks the same as in Tsushima. Bro, is it gonna compete? Listen, if you having a tough time comparing that game to Tsushima, that's not even half the battle. Because this is the battle, right? Now you have to come from that comparison, this. Because this is the actual competitor. This is what you're going up against. Look how beautiful that looks, bro. I don't know how it's coming across to you, but just look. My good. Look at that water going. Look at that. You can see the rocks under that water. The ripple effect. Look at the colors in the flower. Look how good the sand looks. The dirt. Look, going up on that bridge. Are you kidding me? Look at the leaves flowing because a little bit of wind going on. Look, a little bit of gust. Look at this. Look at that waterfall back there. Look, bro. Are you kidding me? Oh, y'all really trying to say that looks better than this? I rest my case. I rest my case. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. So sorry. Look at that waterfall. Bro. Look at that waterfall back. Oh my goodness. This game looks incredible. I don't gotta show y'all, but no. I don't gotta show y'all no. Oh. Oh. Not in Ghost 1. Ghost 1, the water in Ghost looks straight up disgusting, bro. And we all knew that back then. The water got no type of life to it. The water looks like it's just there, bro. Got no life to it. Nothing going for it. The weather system in this game is fire. I'm telling you, Molly, you're not going to understand because you didn't play this game. If you would have played this game, and then you would have looked at, because it's one thing looking at this, but it's another thing actually playing the game. If you would have played it, you would have come out of yesterday being like, yo, I don't know, but I'm about to go back to AC Shadows because I'm telling you right now. That's why. But Lunchi played it. So Lunchi know what I'm talking about. Lunchi know what I'm talking about. He'll tell you. I played Shadows on PC, but Lunchi played it on his Pro. And Lunchi will tell you that it looks beautiful. He was telling me sometimes that it looks almost just as good as mine. That's what he was telling me. So that question you better off asking him, because he played it on the Pro. So he'll tell you. He'll tell you. It looks in the Pro, it looks just like this, bro. It looks like this. I'm telling you, bro. I don't know what people were seeing in this from yesterday. That look. You telling me that don't look plain now to you after everything I just showed you? This looks plain to me. After what I just witnessed in a little bit of those 2 minutes I just showed y'all. Shadows. Looks plain, bro. Look, and I told y'all, and I'm going to tell you one more time. This is what they decided to show me. This is what I'm going to judge. I can't do anything more than that. I can't go back. I can't go forward. I can go back because it's already happened. It already happened, right? I just can't go forward. I can't predict what the game is going to look like at launch. Everybody's going to have to just wait and see what the game is going to look like. But this is what they presented to us. I don't understand how there's an excuse for something that a company decides to show us. He didn't make up this reel. He didn't come up with this. They did. They said back in the lab, all right, this looks incredible. This is what we're going to show the people to play. Let's go. They did that, not me. I didn't do that. So this is what I'm judging. I'm judging that. I just got Tsushima also on PC, by the way. I got a good deal on it. I got a great deal. So I'm about to boot that up later on. So there's that, okay? There's that. Look, everybody's gonna feel how they feel. At the end of the day, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm just showing you what I'm seeing. Look at, bro, this is Yote, right? Telling me that looks good. Telling me, look at this tree. That looks like they pasted it there. See, when you're working on the game and you see them placing like items in the location, like the developers, like I'm gonna place this here, here. That's what it looks like. It looks like they went whoop, and they placed it right here. Whoop! I want a tree here. That's it. Look at this floor. Look, this looks horrible. The leaves look disgusting, bro. This looks trash. Look at her clothing. It has no detail on it. That's a piece of, I don't know what that is, bro. What is that on her back? Look at this horse's tail, bro. Nah, bro. I don't want to hear none of that. This looks horrible, bro. But you know what it is, too? You know what it is? And it's why I made my statement. It's because this is running on a base PS5. Now, you take a look at The Witcher 4, the tech demo that everybody was like, yo, that's real. That's real. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. That's not real. That's why they had to come out and say, oh, and by the way, that was a tech demo. Oh, thank you for clarifying that, because I was about to say, if that's the PS5, Witcher 4, I could only imagine what the hell that PS5 Pro is going to look like. It's going to look like a damn 5090. That's what the base PS5 looked like. We have a 5090 in our hands, ladies and gentlemen. That looks trash, and that's why I said, from here on out, if I was Sony, everything I show, as far as my first party titles, I would show it in PS5 Pro form. I will no longer use the base PS5 for my presentations. I'm gonna need my thing to look as good as possible. This ain't it. Look at this clothing, bro. This looks trash. Cannot tell me otherwise. That looks horrible right now. The horse's tail looks absolute trash. The floor looks with no color. What is that? Snow? Is that salt on the floor? The hell is that? That look like a bunch of salt that they threw on the floor. You know when it's about to snowstorm? That they throw salt all over the place? That's what that looks like. And this looks like they placed it. The developer said, I want one here, I want there, I want one right here too as well. That looks good, John? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Heck. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's supposed to be snow. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm I'm not rage baiting at all. Mike, am I bugging out, Mike? Mike, y'all could all be real with me. Nah, we do. I'm bugging. Like, for real. I'm bugging. Nah. Anyways, let me continue on. Okay? I'm gonna continue on. This is crazy work, right? But anyways, if y'all want to look at it, here you go. Y'all can take a look at it yourselves on y'all screen. That's that. And here, take a look at Ghost of Yotei. Okay? I could take a look at both of those, and you let me know. Okay? And y'all let me know. And as we know, they now come out with, check this out. Now come out with limited edition play. PS5 Slim, PS5 Pro. And they decide to leave out the people with OG PS5s. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. We got to drop a bomb for Sony PlayStation, man.
Finish him.
These people out here bugging out. I'm telling you, bro. You're going to do PS5 Slim, PS5 Pro, and you're not going to give the base PS5 the plates like if they don't exist? So what, we going to defend that too? These people acting like everybody's upgrading to PS5 Slims and PS5 Pros from the base PS5. They do. I don't think they realize that there gotta be at least like 45 million people with the base PS5. They should be now at 85 million or so. Out of those 85, at least 45 million users are still on the OG PS5. I'm gonna come out with your first party title from Sucker Punch, Ghost of Yotei plates for your PlayStation 5. Bro, it don't make no sense, bro. I'm telling you, these people are lost and confused, bro. When the budget of Ghost of Yotei comes out, if it's not at least double what they gave for Ghost of Tsushima, I'm gonna go off again. I'm sorry. I gotta get these people in a straight line, bro. These people bugging out, bro. Ghost of Tsushima sold 16 million copies. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. You don't sell 16 million copies every day. Okay? You don't do that. So when a studio does that, you gotta reward them. Go in there and be like, yo, I'm doubling the size of your budget for the next one. Keep going. Make it better. Not gonna be on the PS5 next gen. Make it better. I don't care what y'all gotta do. Creative, take that game to the next level. That's how you get it done. Not for the successor to be this as a reaction. That's different. Wait. Didn't we do that already? Wait. I think we did that already. Nah, but it looked the same though. That's not the type of reaction you want, bro. Especially after coming off of 16 million copies sold. That game should be, let's go. At least the story of it, the something. It looks regular to me. And it shouldn't be that. Because we was all excited about the game. Couldn't wait for this. So it shouldn't be that. And then we got this right here. They treating us like trash after buying the first PS5 version they released. That's the way they thank us. Yeah, I don't know why. I have the OG one, and I don't want to switch it. These covers look great, but I don't want to buy a new PS5. Get those. As a launch PS5 console owner, I am tad disappointed myself that the Ghost of Yotei console covers won't be of any use. I'll continue to rock my limited edition Spider-Man covers, but it would be nice to have the new gold covers. Oh well. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. Because we're about to get into more news. You might as well take the plate and throw it out the window. Mike said I'm bugging out a little bit. All right. They said in the beginning they was replacing the skins with regular. Come to me. That's why I said I need a new PS5. I mean, if you think you need a new PS5, okay? Think about it. The PS6 is 3 years away. You're going to spend another $500 or $400. If you want, you can. Right? It's your money. Or just continue to rock out with what you have until 2028. We're already past the midway point of this year. We're about to be in 2026 any minute now. You're going to give them another $400 on top of the games that you're going to buy, which is Ghost of Yotei. On top of the plates that you're going to buy for Ghost of Yotei. He's right there. You're spending like a good $550. Three years later, you are not going to upgrade to the P. You're going to be buying games in between. Be buying GTA 6, the Galactic, Zaros, Wolverine, Venom. You got a lot. It's a lot of investing before the PS6 comes up. I'm just saying. That's why I'm telling you that trailer old, bro. I put $50. Yeah, but that's not my problem. That's what I'm saying. If that trailer's old, that's not my problem. They showed me that. I didn't tell them to show me that. I'm not here to make excuses for Sony. I don't work for them. That's what they doing. I hope so. I hope so. Why would them to have the OG traded for the Pro? Or to Mali? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could just trade it for the Pro, bro. I wouldn't. But you basically not upgrading. You're going from the OG to the Slim. You're not upgrading. In order to upgrade, you gotta go get the Pro. It's the same thing Marlon said. About what? About this? That's all I'm saying, bro. You can't do that as a company. Oh, with the plates? You talking about the plates? I mean, bro, how is it that you come out with an OG PS5? You got over 45 million copies of these OG PS5s out there, bro. This is a next generation console. How are you gonna tell them that they don't matter all of a sudden? That makes no sense to me, bro. So I'm not here to defend Sony. I can't do that because that don't make any sense. It really doesn't. Oh, about this. Oh, everything. Okay. I mean, but look, that should tell you that it somehow has to make sense. If you don't think of it this way, how else could you think of it? There's no other way to think of it when it comes to this situation. That's just the bottom line. If you really analyze it. This is Ghost of Yotei. This is a first-party studio from PlayStation. The successor of Ghost of Tsushima, who has sold over 16 million copies, bro. On the OG PS5, by the way, because that's at the time that it came out. 2019. Transitioning over. PS4, PS5. OG PS5. So now all of a sudden you're telling those same people, y'all don't matter. We don't got covers for y'all. Go get yourself a Slim. That don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense at all, bro. And that's not right. That's not right, bro. That's not right. Some people, Sony is bugging out. Sony bugging out, bro. I don't know what's going on with these. You don't treat a studio that sells you 16 million copies. That don't happen every day. Okay? Your studios is out here struggling. Astrobot, 1.5. You want me to go down the line again? Because I could do all that. I could go down the line. Everybody being happy about 1 million copies when these budgets is going through the roof. I keep telling you about Death Stranding 2. The Death Stranding 2 budget had to be crazy. Comes out the gate, 1 million copies. 1.4. 1.3, 1.4. Bro, these people spend money on Death Stranding 2. Money. You feel it in your hands when you play. The quality of it. Everything that's involved. And that's outside of the actors that these people are using. Norman Reedus. Gotta pay Ella Fanning. You gotta pay the director. I forget his name. He's the movie director. He's the one that controls the ship. The DHV Magellan. That's a movie director in real life. You gotta pay all these actors, the Decima engine, the marketing. I don't think these people would like to see at least 0.5, 0.7 coming out the gate to somehow feel happy. Like, okay, like, bro, everything is 1 million, 1 million, 1 million. That's it. That's it. Ghost of Tsushima sells 60. And by the way, Death Stranding 1 sold like 18 million copies. What Sony does, they be up on Kojima's ass. Yo, what you want, Kojima? You want more money? We give you more. Yeah, I'm gonna need more money. I'm planning for the next one. It's crazy. I need more money. How much you need? How much you need? Sucker Punch is out here selling 16 million copies. Yeah. You get an extra $10 million. Here you go. Yo, but our trailer. I don't care about your trailer. Here you go. That trailer that Kojima was able to put out and show out, that trailer costs money. That don't come easy. That's a lot of video editing and all this and that. That's money. These people bugging out, bro. Yeah, I know he made the game in Japan, which is it costs less to make the game in Japan rather than being. Yeah. But you know, okay. Do you know what's one of the most disgusting things that's out there right now? Hold on. Hold on. So apparently, my bad, y'all. Apparently, the Lucia from GTA 6, the actor is Manny Perez. He mysteriously deleted her Instagram account for a week now. Disappeared off the internet. Did her Instagram account. Okay? That's just something that I just saw right now. I don't know what that means. Okay, let me show it to you on here. The report, right? This is the girl who's playing Lucia in GTA 6. She has mysteriously disappeared off the internet and deleted her Instagram account for a week now. Nobody could find her. Okay? So nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows what's going on right now. But that just happened. We'll have to wait and see more detail out there. I know Lunchi. I know, bro. It's all good. It's just, you know how I get. I'm all animated. All good, man. How we do? Probably, bro. Probably it's because of that. These people out here be bugging out, but I wouldn't say it was that though, bro. I wouldn't say it was that. I wouldn't say it was that. Like, if you getting a role in GTA 6 gotta know what's coming with. Have to know. So it's probably something else. It's probably something. But yeah, let me continue on here, okay? Did I give PlayStation a little break, or should I keep going? Should I keep going? I could keep going. I could keep going. By the way, Expedition 33 got Square Enix shook. They asking them after the success of Expedition if they trying to go back to turn-based. Like, I don't know. I don't know. We might. We might. So they're saying that they're gonna have a new. So they asked them that question, like if they thinking after the success of Expedition, are they thinking about going back to turn-based? And he's saying that he don't know. That they're gonna have, what do you call it? A new producer for the game. So for Final Fantasy 17 and 18, they're gonna have a new producer. So they don't want to put that pressure on him. They want to let him decide what he's gonna do with the game. So he felt like he didn't want to answer that question because it's gonna be a new producer. You don't want no type of like misinformation being thrown out there for the new Final Fantasy game. All right, but just know that they thinking about it. Okay, some people thinking about it over. Okay. Yo, Mike was crazy. Yo, Mike said, yo, give him 5 minutes. Yo, Lunchi, you good, my brother? How we do? It's nothing, bro. We chilling. It's all good, my brother. It's all good, bro. Know how it is. I just be animated with shit. Yeah. Final Fantasy, people outgrew it. That's crazy work, bro. You know? And it could have, it's believable. It's believable. It's like I told you, bro. Nothing lasts forever. What goes up must come down at some point. You know? So maybe they felt that, and that's why they decided to tell Sony that they wanted to go full third party. You know? Because they kind of sensed it. But even after selling 3 million copies off rip, that should tell you something. You know, that should tell you something. But yeah, man. Let me update you on something else too. Lords of the Fallen have now reached 5.5 million players. Okay. So that's a plus. And this game, I don't know if I have it up here, but this game, oh no, it's Banishers. Let me see. So Banishers, which we have on PlayStation Plus, remember, that game has a PS5 Pro patch. Okay? So if you're playing Banishers, you got a Pro patch on PlayStation for Banishers. This game, Lords of the Fallen, it's on Game Pass. That's what I had to say about this one. This game, if you got it, if you got Game Pass, it's right here, okay? This game is on Game Pass. Y'all on Game Pass. And Banishers is on PS Plus, and that game has a pro patch, okay? So it's a win-win, okay? So yeah, I just wanted to let y'all fill y'all in on that one. Yeah, I know, bro. That was all PlayStation, bro. That was all PlayStation. I mean, go figure, right? Because that's where the core fan base of Final Fantasy is. It is on PlayStation. But you would imagine, and you would like think that a franchise such as Final Fantasy, everybody would want to get their hands on it. So there's no excuse for that either. Like, y'all finally getting this game, and they don't do good. You know, I mean, you had salty fans. You had people feeling a certain type of way on Xbox that these people took forever to come off that exclusivity from PlayStation. So people feel, and listen, those are things you gotta deal with. If you've been, in bed with Sony all these years, excluding the rest of the world, now you want to be and make yourself available. You gotta deal with what comes with that afterwards. People might feel some type of way towards you. Like, nah, been with PlayStation this whole time. Now you want me to go and support you and make you richer? No. Like, there's people that think like that. There's people that think like that. Yeah, they won't be buying Wukong either. There's people that think like that. I'm telling you. They're like, nope. Y'all want to do grimy moves? We ain't buying your game. Rightfully so. Listen, man, they got every right to feel that way. They got every right to feel that way. Which one you talking about, Michael? After Death Stranding, you talking about Banishers? I heard it's pretty good. I heard Banisher is pretty good. So let me continue on. Yeah, Lunchi, I saw what you say. Yeah, I got it right here, bro. I got it right here. So apparently, Marvel's Blade only started production in late 20. Gotta give a huge shout out to Xbox people out there. I gotta tell you. Let's drop a bomb for Xbox, man.
Finish him.
I mean, listen. I don't know what it is about Blade. I don't know what it is. But there's something going on with this franchise. With this character. Because even the movie, which is gonna be played by Mahershala Ali. I forgot the guy's. I don't know if I'm saying his name correct. Mahershala Ali, who's gonna be the new Blade, supposed to be. His movie has been in and out of production, in and out of who's gonna produce the movie, who's gonna write the movie. I've heard that they wrote the movie and they scrapped it. The people who directing the movies, they leave all the time, in and out. And then we get to the Deadpool, Wolverine versus Deadpool, and then we get Wesley Snipes, and he's saying on screen, "I'm gonna be the only Blade. There's only gonna be one. That's gonna be me." And it's like, does he know something behind the scenes? Who knows? But it's not to say anything about the game. I'm just saying it about the character. Like, all of this is going on. Like that, even the movie side of it with Blade is having issues. So I can't put it together. And this, that they only started production in late 2024, bro. That's crazy, bro. Nobody has a clear answer to what's going on with this. Not even Heinz Beans Des Corden. If he says that he got some sort of information, he lying. I guarantee nobody knows what's going on with this game. And just wait for the day these people come out and say this game is canceled. Just imagine that. These people are unbelievable. The thing is that I don't know. I don't have any words for Xbox anymore. I destroy these people. I passed the last 8 months completely annihilating these. I don't know what else to say about them. That is just like I stopped caring about them. I don't care what the hell happens. I'm trying to focus on PlayStation. I want them back. They were the first half of this generation. You know, I want them to get back to them glory days. But it seems like that's not happening. It seems like that's not happening with these people, bro. I don't know what's going on over there. Stellar Blade, if you're on PC and you got this game on PC, they have now introduced the RTGI on the PC edition of the game. So that's a huge plus. What else I got here? Oblivion Remastered has a new patch. Improves performance, but still struggles to push past 30 FPS on an RTX 5080 GPU at native 4K. Let's drop a bomb for the 5080 graphics card. That should cost you about, let me see, $2,000. This is absolutely disgusting. How a graphics card, a 5080, is one step below 5090. One little step. Just live on the 5th floor, just come to the 4th floor. That's it. From the 5th floor to the 4th floor. That's the gap. That's supposed to be. Even though 5090 blows any graphics card out the water. But this is supposed to be a very, very, very powerful graphics card right here. Run you up on $2,000. This is a game, Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered, that should have no issue. This graphics card should have no issue running. No issues. It can't push past 30 frames per second. Natively. This is nasty work right here. This is nasty work right here. It's disgusting, bro. Bro, did I show y'all that Nvidia is now worth over $4 trillion? I showed y'all that. $4 trillion. Selling everybody on AI. That's why everybody is washing their hands with Nvidia. They don't want to hear about them no more. Jay's 2 cents. And the other guy that I think he has the long hair. I forget his name all the time. You know, which are huge in the PC community. They done with Nvidia. They're like, bro, these people no longer care. They know that AI is going to be what's going to push them through and get them through. So they no longer feel the need to, you know, make people like Jay's 2 cents in them, make them promote their graphics card. They know that they don't need that no more. Because AI is doing that heavy lifting for them. DLSS is doing that for them. Multi-generation is doing that for them now. Okay? So, Everybody's pissed. They should be they should feel ashamed of themselves. They should feel ashamed of 5080, bro. This is the next, the 50 series, bro. These are the graphics card that we just got. Oblivion Remastered is an old ass game, bro. I don't care if it's remastered. The game is old. This is not a remake. It's a remaster. If y'all played the game, you already know. They got that old ass fighting mechanic. Ting, 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 ting. Like this. You feel like you're going like this all the time. Ting, ting. That's all you're doing. You can't push that game past 30 frames on a 5080. Somebody needs to explain this. They need to explain this right here. This is disgusting right here. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. Yo, y'all crazy. Oh, man. Team was down yesterday. Let me see. That yesterday? Mine wasn't down, but I felt like I was running into some little issue with it. I just can't remember because I didn't pay too much mind to it. I should have, though. So that was on me. And I was like, yo, what's up with my Steam? I remember saying that to myself. I was like, yo, what the hell's going on with Steam? Like, it was something. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, that's crazy. Maybe it was something with that. Yeah, that's crazy. Something was off. Something was definitely off yesterday. Yeah, that's how Microsoft is going straight to AI. I got something on Microsoft too. Matter of fact, pull that up right now. Because these people out here, I'm telling you, these Xbox creators are they're disgusting, bro. Because the way, and that's what I'm trying to, that's why I had to pull back. Because I didn't want to become that or PlayStation. I didn't want to become having to come out with an excuse after excuse after excuse for everything that a company does. I'm not gonna put myself in that position, bro, because it's not worth it at the end of the day. I can't do that. I can't do that. It's hard for me to cap every single day. Like, oh, let me see. I gotta work up my way around this. I gotta try to work my way around this one today. It's hard for me to do that, bro. I can't do that. I just can't do it. It's not in me. Like, I'm pretty sure these people feels like, like mentally like tired of it at some points. Because it's like, bro, how much pivoting can you actually do? So I cannot become that for PlayStation. I gotta call these people. Well, let me show you. So this is nasty work right here. And I'm gonna turn the music off to hear him loud and clear. I had the full clip, but I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna bore everybody. Let me just show this clip. I'm not trying to bore everybody. But if you go listen to the full clip, like if you go listen to that interview, I highly recommend that y'all go listen to the full interview, bro. Because they drop a lot of knowledge, bro. And it's just like, it makes so much sense, bro. It just makes so much sense. Okay? I'm going to put the link to the interview. Second, okay? Where am I? Let's watch this. This is Moore's Law is Dead. Moore's Law is Dead. In this episode, he had Colin Moriarty which is from Sacred Symbols. He had him on this episode. I watched this whole interview. It was like 3 hours, bro. And because it was just so good. So much information. I'm like, bro, it's this nasty work. But just listen to what this guy got to say, man. This is crazy.
Now, what I will now say, though, is without showing the screenshots, I have a dev asking, I saw in screenshots, I should say, a dev asking Xbox for clarification on if there will be Xbox Ally X dev kits and also what they need to know about compatibility. And then the Xbox Outreach customer service person in this behind the scenes forum responded with these quotes. I'm quoting directly here, even if I'm not showing it. First quote, "For the submission process, there are no changes planned at this point," for the Xbox Ally X, by the way, "since it is a PC device." There's a direct quote. They directly just call it a PC. They do not say it is an Xbox behind the scenes.
Finish him.
Let's keep going, though.
Second quote, "I am not aware of any test device that will be available. No dev kits." Third quote, "For older UWP projects, I'll need to confirm." And long story short, without showing or reading paragraphs of info, this is someone at Microsoft, and I asked a developer contact of mine if I'm interpreting this correctly, and the person told me I am. Yet this to me suggests that with people at Xbox not bothering with dev kits or porting help for pre-Series S or Series X games, and then multiple devs also telling me that Xbox would breach contracts and open legal attacks up to themselves if they had an emulator on PC. And behind the scenes, Xbox is directly calling the Ally X a PC. They are not calling it an Xbox. They're saying, you don't need a dev kit. You don't need any of this. It's a PC. Don't worry. It's just running Windows. I have to take all of this together and warn Xbox users that unfortunately, if you want your games that aren't Play Anywhere to work on future Xbox consoles, the safest bet is to apparently buy them on Steam, like Colin and I were just suggesting in our conversation. Now, behind the scenes, Microsoft seems to frankly be very aloof and uncaring about what the hell happens to their Xbox fans and just kind of crossing their fingers, you know, and hoping they all migrate on Game Pass to PC and just buy it on Steam otherwise. And they don't care what happens to this catalog of games over the next decade as they stop making true consoles and just make PCs they call Xboxes. So
Finish him.
My goodness. This man destroyed. Now, are Xbox content creators talking about? Hold on, Lunchi.
now, what I will now say, though,
Are they talking about this on? Because that's nasty work. Oh, yeah, it's over for Xbox. It's over for them.
Service, take advantage of it. I've gotten subs for my kids, all of that. We use it in this house 100%. But if it's going to hurt the industry as a whole, if it is going to harm developers that are outside of the Xbox ecosystem to make great games and to, you know, have long-term success, then it shouldn't be around. That's just my opinion on it, because I think I'm a fan of games. I'm a gamer. I want to see games succeed. I don't care what platform. It could be Xbox, PlayStation. It could be the goddamn ColecoVision. Bring it back. I don't care. I just want great games to play. I want to see these studios have success and thrive. And if there is something out there that is hurting that effort, then it needs to go away. Just that as a
Finish him.
My goodness. Or out of control. Out of control. Bro. Are they talking about all these things? Let me get the thing, right? The actual full call it interview. Let me get the full interview. Just in case y'all want to watch it, okay? This is it right here. This is the Moore's Law is that. That's the one with Colin Moriarty, all right? When you got time, put that on and just leave it playing in the background and listen to it and just listen to the talk. Spitting knowledge out there. Incredible, you know? But yeah, anyways, getting back to what Moore's Law was saying. Moore's Law is dead. That's what I've been telling y'all. When it comes to Microsoft, that I was telling y'all, they don't care what y'all do. They don't care whether you buy the console. They don't care. I kept saying, what makes you think these people care? Coming off Xbox Series, which have sold close to nothing, that even the Xbox One is beating it in sales numbers. And these people got the balls to turn around and make more hardware, make more partnerships, even though they know that they're not gonna sell. Did I not tell you that? I told y'all that. I remember myself saying that because I was there when I said it. So these people, all they want, I kept telling y'all, all these people want that when you boot up whatever screen that you're playing on, they want you to see that Xbox logo. It don't matter what screen you're using. It don't matter where you're playing. Just as long as you see that green and you see that circle with that X in the that's going to stay in your brain. Remember when I kept telling, when I brought you that radio reference, that when the radio plays a song and you can't stand it, the first time they play, you hear it on the radio, like, yo, this song is trash. And they beat it and beat it to your brain. They keep it on repeat. 3 weeks later, what I told ya, know the whole song. You up in your car singing the whole song. Yo, this song is actually kind of fire, though. Why? Because they developed your brain like that song now. Okay? That's the thing, that the approach that Microsoft is taking. They want you to see it everywhere. I don't care. Yeah, we're putting our games on PlayStation. Go buy it. Yeah, you could run your games on our new Windows platform that we're going to have. But we ain't going to show it to you. If you booting it up from that Xbox launcher that they introducing, and you boot up a game that you bought from the Steam store, they're not going to show you the Steam logo. It's just going to play the game from the launcher in the background. So you're not even going to see the Steam logo. All you're going to do is go into think that you're in your Xbox launcher, pick the game, and it's just going to boot up. That's it. And that's only the beginning. This is only the beginning. They're just rolling the plan out. Okay? Only the beginning. They don't care if they flopping with hardware. They don't care. But that's why they teamed up with Asus. That's why they teaming up with MetaQuest and whoever else they're going to team up with. Y'all handle the hardware. Don't worry, we're getting our split. Whatever. 50-50, whatever. But just make it. We're gonna focus on this software here. We need to make this right to compete with Steam. That's what's happening, bro. These people here. And the thing is that they keep, well, he said with the Xbox Play Anywhere thing, that's why he brought up the thing that what you call it, the emails that he was getting that was telling that specific developer, you don't need a dev kit. Don't need a dev kit. So when they're telling you now, Xbox Play Anywhere, y'all thinking that y'all gonna be able to play your full library of Xbox games on this new hardware. Got another thing coming to you. Because what they're gonna want you to do at that moment that you find out that you're not able to play those games natively, from your library, from your Xbox, they're gonna tell you, but just buy one of the new consoles that we got out here. That's why we selling them. Teamed up with Asus, got ourselves a new blah blah blah. You'll be able to play all the games you buy from here on out. You'll be able to play them anywhere. You're gonna be now locked into the system. Everywhere you go, you log into your Xbox account and you'll be able. They want you to move on from that console. Move on. It's just a PC. That's all it is. It's a PC, not an Xbox. Trying to complain, trying to argue with me. Well, that makes it an Xbox. It's not an Xbox. I don't live in fantasy, in that fantasy world you're living in. It's not an Xbox. That's disgusting. This is disgusting. Okay? Let me see here. Hell Is Us has gone gold. Okay, so that's it. This is locked in for September 4th. Okay? For consoles and PC. Okay? But Rogue Factor will reveal some surprises before then. I want to get this game. I gotta see the schedule, like when it comes out, or like what it's gonna compete with, as far as like what game. I might still be playing Metal Gear Solid, so let's see how it goes. But I'm definitely interested. So that's gone gold. So if you're looking forward to that, let me see what else I got here. Judas, BioShock's creator, is glad his team is allowed to design Judas without any live service monetization elements. Okay, so that's why I brought this. So there you go. If those of y'all who are looking forward to Judas, they say here a game that is based on Levine's concept of narrative Legos, endlessly replayable, at least in theory. Kind of a long statement here, but he says right here, there's no live service because everything that we do is in service of telling the story and transporting the player somewhere. This is no diss on any developers who've done that, because look, games are expensive to make. We're very fortunate that we work at a company they believe at least in us enough where they will say, okay, you're going to work on this thing for a long time and it's going to cost a reasonable amount of money. We're not going to push any of that stuff on you. Okay? So there you go. Okay? This is not going to be any type of live service stuff behind them. Let me get to another thing that I got for y'all here, which is this. video game subscription reaching an all-time high. Okay? I'm bringing you these stuffs. Keep a close eye on them. Okay? Keep a close eye on them. This past in May, a video game subscription spending reportedly reached an all-time high of $600 million in May of 2025, driven by Xbox Game Pass and several other services. While the record figure helped offset marginal declines in other segments, overall spending on the likes of PlayStation Plus and EA Play still amounts to only a fraction of the stateside gaming market. Okay? So, there it is. All-time high. Just keep a close eye on it. Okay, I just wanted to bring this to your attention. I'm not gonna say too much about it. I just wanted to let me bring something else to your attention. Because I've been following the story with y'all. I've been bringing it to y'all. So the SAG-AFTRA now approves the agreement. So now everything is set in stone. These voice actors are now eligible to go back to work, and congratulations to them. Okay. Everything is already, that's it. Everything is good. So that's it. Everybody's coming back to work. They resolved the issues with the whole AI taking over their jobs and all that. Everything is good. Shout outs to them. That's how you get things done. Okay. Shout outs to them. Let's keep going here. Okay. Where am I? Steam users buy games they're never going to play, says. This is why Steam is so good. Hey, this is why they're so good. Even with Valve demanding 30% of everyone's revenue, okay? So, they say here that Valve cracked the problem that Netflix was struggling with. How do you sell to people who have so much entertainment at their fingertips that they don't have enough hours in the day to play and watch it all? Valve basically added infinite hours to it is a theoretical future day where gamers might someday spend hours playing the game, but let's be honest, won't. The reason game developers are willing to give Valve 30% revenue is because the marketplace packed with super gamers throw money at games they have no intention of playing. When I ran a survey of games that participated in Next Fest, I found that for the median game, most people only wishlist the game without even playing the demo. The demo is free. If players are so interested in the game, why don't they play it? We have one such example among our staff, actually. Our own Chris Ray owns 6,062 games on Steam, but only launched around 20. As you can see on Steam TV, needless to say, his backlog is the stuff of legends. Sure, he didn't buy all the games. Some we provided for the reviews, but that's only a minor percentage. Most part, he purchased them on his own. Steam does have some of the deepest discounts available for games, such as those seen in the current summer sale. By the way, that's ending tomorrow, which is already over. It ended yesterday, okay? Just in case you're looking to buy some games you're never going to. On a more serious note, are you also afflicted by okay, it's basically a hoarding disease. So basically, when you go to the Steam store, it's just so many deals. It opens, as soon as you open up Steam, it just greets you with so many like deals at your disposal. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I believe that they cracked. They show you so many games. You know, go to deals, go to specials. And it's like it makes you want to buy the game. On top of that, Steam already gives you, by the way, a $10 discount. So when a game costs $70 on PlayStation, it costs $60 on Steam. Okay? You're already getting a discount. Add to the fact that these people also come out with discounts on top of that. So, as far as cracking the codes, they're not gonna give us, what it is, but you get a good amount of a discount on this thing. That's every day. Every time you open up the store, I don't know what it is. It makes you want to go and look at deals. Every single time. And there's deals for almost every game. So, sometimes I just be scrolling, looking at games. Like, how much this cost? How much that cost? Okay. How much this cost? Okay. Like, it's so easy. I believe that's what it is. I don't know what the real code is. I'm just guessing, okay? Let me get to the last section of video of this live. I'm gonna get to the last point. What I be talking about. Coming right back to PlayStation. What I be talking about. I be saying I'm bugging out. I'll be saying, oh, but that's good. 1 million copies? I call that success. Right?
Finish him.
Right? Not bad. Right? What we saying about this? What we saying about this? Didn't I tell you? Look at this. Forza Horizon 5 is set to overtake 2024's Game of the Year with over 3 million sales on PS5. When did Forza make its way over to PlayStation? I forgot. April, right? After 3 months. So, all right. So, April. Forza made its way around to PlayStation in April. Here we are just after 3. And it's already selling over 3 million copies. Quotes. This is according to Alinea Analytics. Microsoft's Forza Horizon 5 came in at number 5 with 555,000 copies sold. That's a lot of fives. Bringing it to PlayStation's total just under 2.9 million. Much of the extra copies sold were driven by a timely discount to $48 that ran until June 11. It is the first, and people were trying to cap for that as well. But let me get back to this. It's the first Xbox published port to hit that milestone on Sony hardware, and it's done so in under 3 months. Forza's now almost surpassed PS5 sales of Astrobot, PlayStation's premier premium first-party launch, which picked up Game of the Year at last year's Game Award. Let's think about Gears of War E-Day. Think about the Master Chief and the rest of those. Bro, this is crazy, bro. That's what I be telling y'all. Bro, this game alone, 3 million copies, bro. Matches what? Returnal, Stellar Blade, Rise of the Ronin, put together, bro. It took Returnal 3 years. 3 years and a couple months. It took Returnal to make to sell 1 million copies. 3. It took these people 3 months. Astrobot came out in September. They still haven't hit 3 million copies. That's crazy to me. You know? Death Stranding 2. Death Stranding 2 just came out. Is at 1.4. Can we safely say that in the next 2 months, Death Stranding 2 is gonna be at 3 million copies? You gotta sell 1 million a month. 1, 2, 3. We need 1 million each month of that game to sell. Is Death Stranding 2 gonna do that? Forza Horizon 5 is a 4-year-old game. So there we go. Okay, I just want to bring this to your attention. Get out there. Okay, that's all I'm doing. I could do what I want with that. Facts are right there. Nah, the facts are right there, bro. Right there. Right there. Million copies. It's a racing game, though. It's a racing game. So, y'all could take that information how y'all want to take it. I'm just bringing you the facts, okay? That's what's out there. That's what's out there. That's nasty work. I got something else for y'all. Is Xbox isn't dead. I mean, what's he gonna say? Xbox is already dead, but making changes is gonna be PC like. I mean, Moore's Law is dead, said it all. Moore's Law is dead, said. Yeah, Mike, I hope, and listen, I hope it does the same thing for DS2. But I don't know what to think of it anymore. I don't know. It's like times are different. I can't sit here and say that I'm 100% confident that it's gonna do the same thing. You know? So we'll wait and see what happens. We'll wait and see what happens. And Forsaken, bro. And did y'all play this game on 64. Forsaken 64. That's crazy. All the good games that we had, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I seen it, Lunchi. I seen it with Digital Foundry. I seen it, bro. Shout out to my brother Michael West, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Well, Halo's infinite number. Let me see. It sold a lot, bro. Yeah, 6.8 million copies. It's not official. Well, I guess they made did what they did, and they came out with an estimated 6.8 million. 6.8 million. Yeah, man. I think that covers the. Let's chill for a little bit. And then we up out of here. Chill for a little. Floor is your. So any other topics, whatever y'all want to talk about. All right, let's do it, people. Let's do it, people. What chapter you up to now, Mike? Death Stranding. Yeah. Think Venom might be $50. It should be $50 because it's gonna be. Well, let's see, because the rumor is that it's gonna be longer than Miles Morales, but it's gonna be shorter than Spider-Man 2. It was in between, so I don't know how they're gonna how they are going to deal with that price. But yeah, man. Woo, man. Oh, okay, okay. What the sales? I mean, we know Xbox is is done. No, Xbox is done at this point, bro. They done, bro. If people gonna continue to buy Xbox hardware, you shooting yourself in the foot because they don't care about anything. So do not invest in the Xbox ecosystem. It's not gonna go good for you. You don't know. These people tell you one thing today and will tell you something else tomorrow. You don't know where these people's heads is at. You know what I'm saying? So don't continue to invest in that ecosystem. It's not gonna go good for you. If you on console, listen, man, I'm sorry, but there's nothing you could do about it. That library of however many games you got is not gonna go where you know. It's over. You're gonna have to move on. I'm sorry to break it to you. You're gonna have to let go of them 360 days. Over. Or you know what? Or just leave the console there. But you're gonna have to invest in something new. Either if you want to stay on console, the PlayStation or Nintendo, whatever it is, and just keep your Xbox there just so you could go back and replay those older games you got in your library. But listen, man, at some point you're gonna want new hardware. At some point, and that new hardware that they coming out with is not gonna give it to you. Not gonna give it to you. So decision is yours, people. No, the decision is yours. Either do that or go to PC, go to the PC route, and what you gotta do. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be playing some Ghost of Tsushima on my PC. I got that on the low, and I can't wait to see what that look like on my screen, man. I can't wait. Can't wait to look. Spider-Man 2 was short as well. It was okay. It was okay. I can't remember how long it was though. Yeah, it's not in those 35 hours and stuff. Nah, it's not there. You know, it's a good amount of story. But yeah, let's see. It done. They call it Microsoft PC Gaming. Absolutely. They should. Yeah, I showed Paris. I showed the one of Paris. Yeah, I showed it. It's crazy. Like, bro, like, how is he saying that if it hurts studios outside of Xbox, like, bro, what are you even talking about? It's hurting the studios within Xbox. So you don't care about them? The ones outside of Xbox, that's a choice. They decide whether to go into that ecosystem, into Game Pass or not. That's a choice. The ones under Microsoft, that's not a choice. So you're not saying nothing about that? It's hurting those developers. You're not gonna speak up for them? Why? Because you got no power over that, right? There's nothing you could do about that. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. I told you about the new Astrobot update out there. I spoke to Battlefield. Let me see. Tell you about Battlefield. Oh, I didn't even show y'all this. That's gonna have to go on another live. Battlefield also gave a part 2 update. The classes. Weapon loadouts, training, throwable, signature. Yo, Mike, appreciate you, my brother. What's coming first, Blade or a Batman game? I think a Batman game is coming. Bro, we're not seeing Blade for like another 5-6 years, bro. I think we get another Batman game before we get a Blade. I don't even, because I don't even know if we're getting Blade at this point. No, like, it's crazy. Yo, it's crazy, bro. Like, for real, like 2032, bro. It's like by that point, it's like, are people even gonna care? You know, it's like, are people even gonna care at that point for that game? By the time it comes out, like, who knows what other, like, what people are gonna be like playing at the time, or you know, like, what's gonna be in at that time? Like, who don't know? Like, that's crazy. Yo, I was watching that made me laugh because I was watching a clip of Gaz. Yo, he had me dying. Nah. He's like, bro. He's like, yo, is he brushing? Watch. Like, yo, is he brushing his teeth? Like, wait. Let me see. I gotta show you. Hold on, I gotta show you. Area. Hold on, right here. Wait, let me turn this off. Yo, this guy be cracking me.
Of Eastern instrumentation with Western flavors.
Oh, wait. You can't even see him. Wait. Yo, this guy be cracking me. Let me bring it back. Bring it back.
Music. Oh, music sounds sick though.
The score of Ghost of Yote is incredibly special to us.
China. It was Japan, but
Our amazing composer, Toma Otoa, has created a mashup of Eastern instrumentation with Western flavors, brought to life through an exciting collaboration of many talented artists.
what the hell was that? Is he brushing his teeth? What was it? Yeah! What was that? What was that? Wait, I have to go back. What was going on there, bruv?
Of many talented artists. Talented artists.
Yeah.
If you like what you heard, we're releasing 2 tracks featured in today's State of Play on your favorite streaming service immediately after the show.
Oh, cool. The soundtrack's sick. Yeah. Special modes.
Bro, I had to show you. Yo, Oh my goodness. I was rolling when I saw this, bro. Oh. I first saw that, bro. That shit was hilarious. Oh. That was fun. All right. So that's it, man. Let's go and wrap it up here, man. We out of here, man. I'm gonna go eat and I'm gonna go play some Ghost of Tsushima on PC. You understand? Facts. I might stream it on Discord, Mike. So if you're on Discord, I might pull it up there and you can watch it there. Oh no, you know what? Not even, cause in order for me to stream in 4K on Discord, I will have to subscribe to some stuff. I ain't doing it. Everybody want a damn subscription. Everybody was trying to... Bro, what's going on? So yeah, it's not even gonna be worth it. Like, I watch it, like, it's gonna look ugly. Discord. But yeah. Hit me up on Discord though, bro. I'm out of here, man. I appreciate everybody who pulled up, man. Appreciate everybody. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Y'all stay here. Thank y'all for rocking out. Make sure y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share out the stream. Click on that link that's pinned at the top, or if you're watching it later, will be in the description below. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy, the gifted one. Catch y'all next one. I'm gone.